They seem relatively educated, we'll put it that way.
Damn it. Okay, that changes how. Never mind. Don't worry. I have plans.
So you guys are leaving. Where are you going? Everybody's following you.
I was just gonna try to get information, like, oh yeah, where do you? Let's take you back to your room, man. Where do you live? Where do you sleep in tonight?
Back in there. I have a room in the second floor. Yeah.
Oh.
Do we walk past the inn while we're carrying a guy out?
No. I kind of assumed you guys were gonna take a back road to get out of town.
Yeah.
Was that
Okay?
what you were gonna do with your own person?
Sure.
Okay. So you guys are headed out of town, and you guys are. What are you gonna do with Mr. Drunk?
I'll see if we can get the information on where the other guy was gonna go. Oh
We
yeah,
can go to his room and investigate the room.
Oh, okay.
that's true.
Yeah. So you guys.
Yeah, let's just take him back to the room.
Josh, you on board with that?
I'm on board with going back. Yeah, to the room.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys kind of help him upstairs. The barkeep at this point is just as drunk as you guys. He's sitting behind the bar, like staring into space, enjoying the night. So you guys head upstairs. His room is frankly a mess. It smells like absolute shit. There's stuff thrown everywhere, like someone's ransacked the place. He gets upstairs and he's like, where's my stuff? What's going on? And then he kind of just trails off and stares into space again.
So someone ransacked his room.
Yeah, so someone messed up his room.
Can I do an investigate check to see what they're trying to look for?
Sure.
I also want to do the same.
Okay.
I want to interject.
Yeah, I'll follow through with that.
Alright.
I want to interject real quick and just apologize to Kyle. The reason why we're doing this is my character has the flaw. My hatred of my enemies is blinded in reasoning, and I have to have more information now.
God.
That's fine. I mean, I can't speak for Kyle. You know, I'm rolling with it.
I got a 13.
You got a 6 and a what?
15, I believe.
13.
Oh, 13.
6 and a 13. Not
And
bad.
And I crit failed.
You're just staring right at the wall. I see nothing.
the strongest.
He's lagging. He's just walking into the wall. So, with your 13, Sarah, you kind of look around the room and you can tell someone is definitely was searching for something specific and they did not find what they were looking for.
Okay.
And the guy at this point is just staring off into space, kind of swaying. There's drool coming down out of his mouth. Like, he's ready to pass out.
Can we put him in the bed and leave?
Is that what you want to do too?
Well, I'll search around the room to see if there's anything of note.
Are you gonna drop him in the bed first? You don't have to cart him around?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Drunk and Sleepy's in the bed.
As the voice of of reason for this group, I'm going to advise that we expedite our leaving of this area so that we don't get accused of ransacking the room ourselves.
A good point, to be sure.
Sure.
So you're
I'll do a quick look.
a quick look-see around.
Yeah.
You wanna? That's in
I would say the
perception because you're not looking for anything specific.
Yeah. Okay. Wrong one. And I crit failed.
Well, you don't find shit.
Great.
I mean, you can see that some of the furniture is broken by the ransack. Whoever ran.
No, it's
That's
better if, because of the crit fail, he did find shit. He's just looking in the chamber pod. I don't know what's going on. There's just poop.
Yeah, so you guys don't really find much other than the room being destroyed.
Yeah.
So
I'll go back down. I'll be like,
You just go back downstairs?
Mm-hmm.
Before they leave, I tell them to leave his purse behind. Take what was agreed upon and leave the rest.
I reluctantly take what was agreed upon and toss the rest.
I'm going to take what everyone else was gonna get extra.
You'll have to fight with Danish for that, because they just said they took it.
Took all of it?
They took what was promised.
Okay.
I
I didn't
tossed
know.
it back in the room, so if you wanted to go back and get it, you can, but...
I'll leave the pouch. Reluctantly.
And then I vacate the room as well.
Alright, so everybody leaves, you shut the door. Head back downstairs. Barkeep is actually back in the kitchen banging around. He's not out by the bar. Most of the locals have filed out at this point. So there's maybe like one guy in the corner. He's real skinny and he's got like an accordion and he's kind of playing a really off-key tune. He is also very drunk. So everything's pretty much shutting down for the night, is what you're gathering.
Do we already have rooms here at this inn, or do we have rooms in town somewhere?
Yeah, so because you had actually done a favor for a farmer just outside of town, you guys have space in his barn where you've been staying.
Okay, I'll let the rest of the group know that's there, that I'm going back to go to bed for the night. Toss the barkeep 2 gold on the way out, and head back to go to sleep.
What time is it right now?
It's roughly like 1:30 in the morning.
Okay. Yeah, I guess. I don't know where the other guys are, so I'm just going to assume that the guy's going to show up at morning.
So you just go?
Yeah, I'm just like, alright, yeah, we'll meet the other guy in the morning at daybreak.
Okay. Dinesh, are you going to bed too, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'll probably head to bed.
Okay.
Actually, I'll wait for the other guys to come back.
Okay, so you're kind of just hanging out in the bar. Okay. So, Kyle and Brett, Clerk and Fuhrer, you guys are taking your unconscious prisoner outside of town. There's not really a wall, per se. It's more of like a boundary line. There's a river down in the south you can see, and then up top there's not really any kind of barrier to separate the town from the wilderness, so...
I just want him far enough out that people can't hear him shout. And
Yeah.
Once we're that far out, I want to tie him to a tree and then turn to Clerk and say, "Alright, friend, thank you very much for getting us this far. I'll go ahead and take it from here. I have another glass of mead right here for you." And I hand him the mead from the bar from earlier.
Oh, sorry, I did not mean to roll that, by the way.
You stealthily take the mead.
I take it and drink it.
Then I want to go ahead and cast Speak with Animals.
While he's doing his thing, I start walking back towards town.
You start what? Walking back towards town? Okay.
Yeah.
So you're casting Speak with Animals for what reason?
I would like to communicate with any of the just local surrounding wildlife, like, hey, keep watch. If anybody starts coming near, alert me.
Okay. Hey, can you get me a cup of that too? Thank you.
Oh.
Chocolate. I need my chalky milk. Leave me alone.
Next, I want to make a small campfire.
Thank you. Okay.
And
While your prisoner's tied to the tree, of course.
right. And then once the campfire is made, I want to pour a little bit of water over his head to wake him up with my hand over his mouth. I know this sounds bad, guys. Alright, just stick with me
Are we the good guys?
Are we the baddies?
But yeah,
Okay.
I want to try to shock him awake a little bit.
Okay, so he does startle awake when you do that, and immediately starts yelling behind your hand.
I put my finger up to my lips and say, no harm is going to come to you tonight. I'm just talking.
He continues to yell profanities.
Continue yelling the profanities and you'll lose your tongue.
He licks your hand.
I lick his cheek.
Oh, God.
In a show of
I need
intimidation,
no gold.
I do this with a show of intimidation and make him shut the fuck up.
Bow, 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 bow. I've been feeling
Shut the fuck up.
I got a 15 to lick intimidate him to shut up.
I love that. To lick intimidate him. Okay. So he's thoroughly intimidated by your licking skills.
As he should be.
The tongue dude.
I take my hand away and I say, let's talk about this dragon. Because I just don't trust you. I'm sorry. You show up in a tavern where everybody is having fun and laughing, and you sit there nervously. You sit there wrapped all in black, hiding pretty much your entire persona. Tell me the truth.
Okay, you got me. And he kind of just deflates a little bit. So my buddy and I are running away from some bad business.
Okay.
We were looking for some help getting them off our tail.
I can respect that.
The people that are tailing us happen to also have tails
What business
And-
were you involved
and are scaly and rather angry.
in? What business were you involved in, French?
We may have mistakenly stolen a certain type of flying lizard's hoard.
Interesting. And where is that hoard?
You have part of it in your pocket?
Ah, yes, but unless it was a young dragon, it would have quite a lot larger amount in its hoard.
Obviously I don't have it on me.
Correct, I'm asking where it is. Where did you lose it?
I mean, wouldn't you like to know?
Well, that's why I'm asking.
He's like shaking in his boots, but still like resolute. Fuck off. Sorry, my cat's trying to get in my.
Resolute fuck off, my favorite new term.
What I'm gonna do, you know what, fuck it. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a deception roll and promise him that, sure, we'll take care of the dragons for the agreed upon amount, and even more than that, we'll provide you with some of the scales, that way you can turn it for a profit at that point.
Okay, roll that deception.
That's an 11.
He doesn't buy it. He says, "This is an intriguing offer, but I'm going to have to decline. Can you untie me, please? This is very uncomfortable."
Oh, you're about to be But then I just smile and stare at him.
What? What were you gonna do? Sorry.
I just smile and stare straight into his eyes for a solid, like, 60 seconds.
Can you feel the love?
And then as soon as I can tell he's starting to get uncomfortable, I'll just start laughing and cut him loose. And pull him up to his feet and say, alright, fair enough. We'll take care of your dragons.
And he just like heaves a big sigh of relief. He's like, "Thank you."
But then I look at him and I say, "When we find out you're hiding anything from us, no, there's no running from an ass woman."
He he straightens at that. He just nods vigorously. He's like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, I get it."
I skip back to the barn.
Okay.
I meet you guys out in front of the barn. See you skipping happily, like, do you have fun tonight?
At this point, Clerk has made it back to the bar as well.
So
I finished my cask of ale.
I set everybody down and explained what I found out from the guy that they had stolen a dragon's hoard and now they're chasing him down.
At first I thought that was you, and I was like, the fuck is that?
So everybody is just Clerk and Arlen. Everyone else has gone to bed for the night. So even the barkeep's looking a little sleepy. He's kind of side-eyeing you guys, wondering when you're going home. But yeah, you sit them down and tell them the information you've found, that these guys are shifty and they've stolen the dragon's hoard. What's your reaction?
I mean, well, we found the other guy. His room was ransacked. We found it's right upstairs. But...
See, the question I'm curious the most about is how would two relatively not that adventurous looking fellows wind up stealing a dragon's hoard without being bought into it from somebody else?
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't know how they got involved, but it seems like someone was trying to figure out. They just wanted. It seemed like they were looking for something. They weren't looking for the guys. So, I think part of the treasure that they took is at least one thing is big.
So neither of these guys can truly be trusted.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet my money on them
Well, that's why we got our money up front, like always. Thank you for that,
Yeah.
Cleric.
We also got gold. We persuaded the guy to.
Excellent. Before we go meet them tomorrow, I think we should all go and definitely restock as many supplies as we can.
Yeah, we can
I
do.
walk over to the bar, put the empty cask up there, and ask the bartender for one more for a nightcap.
Or walk me down.
The barkeep looks at you back at the cask, looks at you again, and just vigorously shakes his head. He's like, "Yeah, okay, give me a minute."
I tossed 5 gold coins onto the counter for the barkeep for the second cask.
So he heaves a second cask of ale onto the counter and says, "Here you go."
Thanks. You just grab it and walk off towards our rooms.
Alright.
Guess we
Yeah.
go to bed.
Yeah, I think go to bed. We can probably grab supply after the meeting tomorrow. So I'd say I'll take first. Yeah, I think we should go to bed.
Yeah, I mean, it's a safe area. We don't really have to have watches.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. I was like, yeah, no.
Would this be a long rest for people?
Yeah, it'd be a long rest.